What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Now today we're going to be going through the schedule and the squads for the Legends Cricket League of 2022, which is just right around the corner. I honestly had no clue that if this was going ahead this year, obviously due to the row and stuff like that. I had this sent to me through a DM that it was happening, and the squads, for privacy reasons, I always don't, tell people's names and stuff, because I know some people, don't like their names out there, so I respect people's privacy. But hey, shout out to you, you know who you are. But hey, January 20, it gets underway, which is 5 days away from which I'm recording. We've got the 3 squads, which we will go through in just a moment's time. Hey, let me know if you guys are excited for this. I mean, anytime you can see some of the greatest cricket players to ever play cricket once again is such a cool moment, and something I'll definitely be covering when it gets underway. I don't know if I'll cover every game, but I'll try my best to go over some of the really cool parts of this league, and I think it's just an exciting thing. I'm unsure if this is the Road Safety Series. I don't know if they still do that or if it's just under a different name now, because I know they used to do that a few years ago. Obviously, yeah, the row has stopped stuff, but there used to be the Road Safety Series where they used to raise money for, obviously, road safety and stuff like that, and awareness for that. I'm unsure if this is it or it's just rebranded, but January 20, Indian Maharajas versus Asian Lions, the World Giants versus Asia. So it's 3 teams. There's rest days. It's a T20 competition, if you did not know. I'm unsure if there's any extra restrictions, like if they change the power play or if they do anything like that. Because at the end of the day, these are, 40 to 50-year-old men. They're not in their prime anymore. They're not, they're not bowling 150 kilometers, or they're not sending the ball for 6 over the roof anymore. It is different nowadays, but it's still great fun. So there's the schedule. There'll be the final will take place on the 29th. So it's a really quick and sharp tournament. That is really cool to go through. So we'll go through the 3 squads here. First one is the India Maharajas, Virender Sehwag. You've got UV Singh, Harbhajan Singh, Irfan Pathan, Yusuf Pathan, Badranath. Where I know. So they've got Badranath here. I know that that's actually a place in India, right? But I know this. There's a guy, an former Indian cricketer, whose last name is Badranath. His first name is like something really long, I think, or it's the other way around. So I think that's him. I think. RP Singh, Pragyan O. I know these 2 guys. I know that one of them used to be criticised for their bowling action, I think it was. I think it was this one here. I'm unsure of... I don't know too much about them, but I know of them. Manpreet Goni, Hemang Badani, Venu Gopal Rail. I'm unsure who that is, sorry. You can't know every single goddamn person, can you? Munaf Patel, Sanjay Bangar, Nayan Mongeya. I'm actually unsure who that is as well. And Amit Bahandari. Have I heard of that name? Look, obviously we know most of these names. I'm sure people in India know all these names, but look, I can't know every single goddamn person ever. But hey, this team's going to be hard to beat if they try. Asian team, which obviously contains players from Asia. Shoaib Akhtar, legend. Shahid Afridi, Sanith Jayasuriya. You got Motherly. You got Kamran Akmal, Chandimal Vas, Romesh Kalu Withadarana. I think he's Sri Lankan. Tilkaratne Dilshan, Azir Mahmood, Upal Tharanga, Mishbah ul Haq, Muhammad Hafiz, Shoaib Malik, Muhammad Yusuf, Umar Gil, and Ashgar Afghan. I mean, it's built up with a lot of Sri Lankan and Pakistan players. I think there's a few Bangladeshian players amongst there. But hey, another really strong team. So excited to watch Shoaib Akhtar and Shahid Afridi, Jayasuriya, Motherly Akmal, Chandimal Vas, Dilshan, Mishbah ul Haq, Muhammad Hafiz, Shoaib Malik. Like, those are some of the most legendary cricket names, ever. And then we've got the rest of the world team, which is, built up of your West Indies, your Australia, New Zealand's, your Papua New Guinea, your islands, your Netherlands. I mean, I'm sure not many of those players from those countries are being picked. By the looks of it, it's West Indian, Australian, and England, of course. How could I forget? All right, let's go through it. We've got Darren Sammy, West Indian great. Daniel Vittori, of course. Brett Lee. Jonty Rhodes, KP Peterson. I don't really care about Kevin Peterson. Imran Tahir, Owais Shah, Herschel Gibbs, Albie Morkel, Mornay Morkel, Corey Anderson, Monty Panesar, Brad Haddon, Kevin O'Brien. Of course, the Ireland great. I believe he's only just retired very recently as well. If that's the Kevin O'Brien I'm thinking of. Ireland, probably the Ireland's greatest cricketer. And Brendan Taylor, which is cool. So, hey, let me know what you guys think. Firstly, who's got the strongest team? Looking at the teams, I'm probably going to say... I want to say the rest of the world team's the strongest, but I feel like the India team is probably the strongest. I mean, Suwag, Yuvraj, Harbhajan, Ifran Pathan, Yusuf Pathan. Let's go. There's no Sachin. I thought Sachin was a part of this. And I thought Dhoni had actually... I seen reports of this actually a few weeks ago. So I did know about this league. Someone sent me a DM a few weeks ago about this Legends League. And I was like, is that actually happening this year? I didn't think it was. And I thought Dhoni and Sachin were a part of the teams. They might be coaching. I'm actually unsure. But if they're not there, a little bit disappointing for the Indian team. Is there anything else to watch? Where to watch? Cricket fans in India and around the world can watch the cricketing best in action on Sony, as well as Sony Live in India. So that's in India. It might be on Fox Cricket here in Australia. I'm sure I'll find a way, because this will be something, as long as it's on at a good time, I'll be absolutely watching this. To be able to watch Brett Lee play again, Brad Haddon as an Australian, Shoaib Akhtar, one of my all-time faves, Yuvraj Singh, I mean, he's just going to go out there and try and hit 6 every ball. Suwag, Harbhajan, these are some of the great names that cricket will ever produce. Motherly, the greatest spinner, the greatest bowler to probably ever. So, hey, that is going to cap it off, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Who do you think's got the strongest squad? Of course, it's just a league for fun, so it'll all just be, I'm sure there's maybe donations and whatever. But hey, that will cap it off, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one.